Okay, here's Bowman and Bowman, the brothers. The two brothers running for independent. Their thing is vote no to money we don't have.
George Washington's warning to America. This was written centuries ago. Let's dive into George Washington's timeless advice. In his farewell address, George Washington cautioned America against the rise of political parties. He feared they would fracture the nation, putting party interests above the country's well-being. Today, this warning feels more relevant than ever. Our two-party system is broken, but America isn't broken. Our political system is. Political decisions need to be made for the people, not the party. It's time to reconsider our path. Vote no. Why do 70% of Americans feel their grocery bills are skyrocketing? Let's talk inflation. So, you head to the store, grab your usual items, but ouch, your total is up like 20% from last year. What's going on? Well, it's called inflation, and it's a sneaky little monster. When the government spends more money than it has, it prints more cash.
Which is why
Sounds
we should
simple,
go
right?
back to the gold
This
standard.
makes every dollar worth less. So
back
your
to the gold
$5 now
standard.
buys what $3 used to get you. And
And
where do
pass
you
a
feel
law
it the
that
most? The
says
grocery
they can't print
store.
any more money
Your
than
milk,
we
eggs,
have gold
bread,
to back it.
everything is costing more. It's like the American dream is slipping away. One
$1
grocery
would
trip
go
at a
up in
time.
value
But
based
hey,
on
knowledge is power, right?
the mineral
Next time you shop, remember
rights
it's
of
not
that
just the store's prices
value
going up.
going up.
It's a chain reaction from government spending. Bowman and Bowman, vote.
This is why you need to stop thinking printing money is a magic solution. When the government prints more
Going
money
back to
to
the
pay
gold
off
standard
debt,
is the
it can
magic
lead to
solution,
inflation.
stupid.
That
Going
means
back to the
prices
gold
go
standard.
up, but your
Go
paycheck
back
stays
to the
the
gold
same.
standard.
Your dollar buys less, and suddenly everything feels more expensive. Investors might lose faith in the U.S. government's financial smarts.
Well, we need to go to
They
the gold
demand
standard.
higher interest rates to loan money.
Go with the gold
Ouch.
standard.
That stifles economic growth, making it harder for everyone to thrive. And here's a kicker.
Solution is the gold
Printing money
standard.
doesn't fix why we had debt in the first place. Without addressing root problems, the debt just piles up again. This cycle can eventually break global trust in our financial system. So, printing money, not a real solution. It's just a Band-Aid. Vote no. Stop spending money.
Let's uncover the secret behind those ever-growing government deficits. Special interest groups have a massive impact on deficit spending. How? By lobbying politicians to support their agendas, which come
Outlaw
with hefty
lobbyists.
price tags.
Outlaw
Think
lobbyists.
Subsidies, tax breaks, or increased
Outlaw
funding for certain
lobbyists.
sectors. Politicians, in turn, might back these costly initiatives to keep these powerful groups happy and maintain their support.
Outlaw
It's a
lobbying.
cycle special interest push for spending, and politicians comply even if it means
And make
increasing the
politicians
deficit.
not be able to become
Politicians
lobbyists.
secure funding for
afterwards,
projects in
and
their
make
districts
lobbyists
to
not be
win
able to
local
run for
votes regardless of the
political
broader
office.
budget and deficit impact. The number of lobbyists in Washington is estimated to be over 12,000. So while it might seem like just politics as usual, the influence of these groups often leads to decisions that prioritize short-term
Therefore, they
gains
should
over
be
long-term
outlawed.
fiscal health. And that, folks, is a big reason to...
I will show you how to get the best understanding of the U.S. deficit in 60 seconds. Ready? Why is the U.S. deficit skyrocketing in 2024? It's simple. The government's spending way more than it's making. This year, the federal government is spending $1.9 trillion
Which is why we
it
should go
doesn't
back to
have.
the gold standard.
The interest we
And
pay
we
on our
should
debt,
outlaw
it's
debt.
more than our entire national defense
outlaw
budget.
borrowing.
But why?
And, of course,
Legislation like tax cuts and increased spending on infrastructure can widen the deficit if we don't cut spending
and
or boost
cut
revenue
government
elsewhere.
agencies.
And let's not forget about the
How
interest
about we
on our
cut
national debt.
non-constitutional government
This year,
agencies?
we'll pay $910 billion just in interest.
And we quit borrowing.
That's billion with a B. Again, more than we spend on national defense. It's time to take action. Vote no on deficit spending. Let's stop spending money we don't have. Remember, stop doing the math in your head. Here's what $1 trillion really means for you. Imagine stacking $1 bills. $1 trillion would reach almost 68,000 miles high. That's nearly a third of the way to the moon. Sounds big, right? But what does it mean for you and me? When the government spends $1 trillion it doesn't have, it borrows. This increases the national debt. More debt can lead to higher interest rates, making home loans more expensive. So buying your dream home, it just got pricier. And let's talk inflation. More money in the system can mean higher prices for everyday goods. Your grocery bill? Yep, it's going up. But here's the kicker. It's not just about numbers. It's about how those numbers change our lives. From housing to groceries, $1 trillion has a ripple effect that impacts us all. So, next time you hear $1 trillion, remember vote no to spending money we don't have. Bowman Independent for president. Stop doing the...
VoteStickit.com. 1 subscriber, that means I'm the only subscriber. Anyway, have a great day. Have a good day.